This is the Simple Home Finances Master Money Toolkit homepage. We've got a budgeting toolkit that we're going to review today and how to set it up, a debt toolkit and a retirement toolkit. We also have an evaluate section that has a summary report, a goal workbench, and a way to manage your data, to save data off, manage multiple data files, that kind of thing. Whenever the product has no data in it, you'll see this yellow highlighted text, and it tells you to go to click on Start Here, where it'll tell you how to get your data back or what to do to get started. Today we're going to set up the budget the first time. We click Budget Out. That opens up the budget plan. Budget plan has a few things in it. It has budget information, so budget month and year, total budget plan cost, total expense cost, income. George is going to set up, this is George and Jenny's finances, by the way. Their net income is $42.50 a month. He'll set up paychecks later. Budget results compares this income to your budget plan and your expense costs, and you can see that here. We collect the monthly cost of your quarterly, semi-annual, and annual dollars here, so you can save that every month to an account and pay those bills from that account when they come due throughout the year. Expenses are broken out between the first half and second half of the month, so you can kind of see how much of the expenses fall where, and you might want to go back to your payees and maybe modify your due dates to smooth them out more in line with when you receive your income. We have a legend down here that it's good to be aware of. It helps you understand what you're seeing on the budget as you use it. So today we're going to start by clicking on Create or Modify Budget to set up the categories. We have month and year, then we have frequencies for how bills are paid: monthly, weekly, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual. We think this covers the waterfront of all the kinds of bills you'll have. We also have a section for loans. We click on monthly. Now this is where you set up the first time, or anytime you set up a new category, you do it here. This shows you your capacity. So with the monthly budget, you have a capacity of 20 categories. Down here it shows required. See the red asterisk? These are required. Now George and Jenny want to set up more than just the budget amount. They're going to actually set up the due dates too, and they've already defined their categories. So we start by putting in the cost, the monthly budget for electricity, which is $100, and it's due on the 15th of the month. Then heating is $40, and it's due on the 20th of the month. Water and sewer is $60, and it's due on the 25th. Their cell phones cost them about $120, and it's due on the 28th. It's pretty expensive. Their rent is $850 every single month, and their satellite bill, TV bill, is $35. That's all the monthly categories they have. We click OK. Now we go to weekly. Same thing here. There's no due dates, but the same minimum requirements. For spending money, George says it's about $60, and he wants to put some notes in here to denote that. So George gets $40 a week, and Jenny stays home and gets $20. Groceries, they budget $150 a week. Car gas, they budget $50 a week, and again, they could put notes in here, but they pretty much know that's what it costs them. In allowances is $10 per kid. That's all the categories they have for weekly. We click OK. Now we go to quarterly. They have one bill on here, life insurance. It costs them $200 a quarter. And in this tool, you put the first due date of the year in, and then on the worksheet you can see the other three due dates. Semi-annual, similarly, they have auto insurance due. It's $500 every 6 months. You put the first due date here, and it'll gen up the other due date, and you'll see them both on the worksheet. Annual, he doesn't have any bills annually, but he has a Christmas club. He wants to get $1,000 put in by the end of the year or by Christmas. A birthday club, he wants to put in $400 this year. And a vacation club, they want to go on a pretty good vacation, so they're trying to get $3,000 put together by the end of this year. Click OK. Loans, there's nothing set up, but if they were, you'd have the loan names here. You could set up the due dates and manage the payment of your loans right off your budget. We click OK. We're going to click Apply. And this will generate his budget and only show you, there it is. So it only shows the categories that George and Jenny have set up. A couple of things, these green categories right here are your usage-based categories. Electricity, heating, water and sewer, cell phones are good examples. They're at the top of your budget. These are the ones that are going to change from month to month. Remember, this is the same budget you use for August, September, October, from month to month to month. And we're going to show you another demo how to move from one month to another. It's very simple. So we've got due dates in here. We've got this one budget dollar amount that's highlighted, $120. And if we go down to our legend, we'll see that budget dollars due in the current week. So that particular item, cell phones, is due this week. The 28th falls in the current week between Sunday and Saturday. So that's how you know that it's due this week. Pretty handy. It's extended the monthly cost. So for spending money, $60 a week is $260 a month, and $150 for groceries is $650 a month. So most of your spending and where you really need to control it is in this weekly or discretionary category where you just kind of set how much money you're going to spend. Life insurance is $66 a month. Auto insurance, $83 a month. You can see how those look. The total budget is $2,935. He's got $4,250 in income. Right now there's a difference of $1,350 between the two. So there's more to do with this budget than we've done so far. There's some debts we have to add, etc. There's no expenses in, so really we have nothing to show there. We have semi-annual, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual dollar monthly cost here, so he'll save that every month and splits his expenses out between these two. So that's what it looks like after it's set up. One other thing that George wants to do is there's a bill he pays that's auto-paid. Most of the bills he pays either online or by check, but this one he auto-pays and he wants to make a note of it. So we go under monthly, we go to water and sewer, and the water and sewer company wants to do an auto withdrawal. So he marks this as auto withdrawal. Let's go back there. And we click OK and apply. Now you'll see, you can see a note right here, right? Auto withdrawal from checking. So when he gets a notification, an email that this bill is about to hit his account, then he can figure out how to mark it as paid. So that concludes how to set this up. It probably took about 8 minutes to set this budget up for George and Jenny. It's a very quick way to start to get control of your finances.